What do you think about your life right now? Like, what do you tell yourself in the mirror when you wake up in the morning?
This is step one. I have a 1,000-mile journey to complete.
This is Taylor Price. She's a social media influencer. And this is her American dream. When you think of the idea of the traditional American dream, it probably conjures images of a corporate job, an 8-hour workday, maybe a pension, not making videos on TikTok. But why not?
When we talk about my generation kind of canceling out 9 to 5, it makes sense because there's no sense of freedom.
Although entrepreneurship is not for the faint of heart, spurred by the opportunities created by the internet, many in Gen Z are finding interesting new ways to earn a living and achieve independence. These are stories of people reimagining the American dream for a new generation.
Did you know you can invest in more than just stocks? You won't believe this.
On her TikTok channel, Taylor's built a large audience and in turn a business helping people learn about financial education. But the life of a financial educator is not the life she always dreamed of. Far from it.
I get emotional talking about it. Sorry. When I was 10 years old, I was diagnosed with scoliosis. They say that I need major surgery and that my whole life could be changed. I graduated a year early from high school, and so I went straight into pre-med only to realize that sitting like this for 3 hours in a lab was not something that I could do with my life. When I came to the realization that I can't do this anymore, that's when I asked my mom. I asked her, what should I do with my life? And she said, why don't you try finance?
Prior planning prevents piss poor performance.
When I made that transition, I had no realization that personal finance and corporate finance were two different worlds. I think it was my second semester, I started a blog kind of discussing this, why isn't school talking about this at the younger ages? Why is a major in finance not having this within their curriculum? The void that I'm filling, first off, it's not just gaps or voids, it's like an abyss. There's a huge demand for this financial education, and the content creators are creating this supply of financial knowledge.
Taylor's blog quickly gained traction in her hometown. Then a friend in LA told her about TikTok.
And he said, Taylor, you need to go on this platform called TikTok. Your message would explode there. I took a look at the platform, I downloaded it, and I'm like, hell no, am I doing these little dances and stuff like that, especially with my small town neighborhood? No way. And it was only until I went out to LA in December 2019 during 2020 where I took that step. I started posting on TikTok, and boom, with in my 10th video, I had a viral video, and from there, just TikTok has presented so many opportunities in my life that I don't think any other social media platform would have been able to give in the time that it did. My whole focus is I want to make a difference within the world of finance and teach people that if you can control your life with personal finances, you can basically do anything. The way in which I make money as a content creator, it's through affiliate links, it's through brand deals, it's through sponsorships, and then of course, I do a lot of investing. No, I invest in the stock market. There's other forms of investments. There is a lot of work hours too. Most people think, okay, TikTok's a 15-second video or a 60-second video, but there's a process that goes into it. So it's not just, hey, let me say whatever I want and throw it out there. No, it has to be strategic, it has to be analyzed, and it has to be well thought out. So what I'll do is I'll take a look at any kind of trending video, scripts, anything like that on TikTok, and then I'll apply it to personal finance. So I'm kind of figuring out the whole lighting situation. Then I'll get to recording, pull up the sound, and action. Once the video is kind of done and over with, edited, I'll put it in drafts if I'm content batching, or if this is something right now, I feel like I have to get on the trend, then I'll click post.
I like you, have a cupcake. I like you, have a cupcake.
This industry is not for the lighthearted. Yes, there are so many supporters, but there's also so many haters. It can really put a toll on your mental health. It looks so fun when you can travel, when you can get paid to do things, but it can be a lot, especially working for yourself. If you don't have the personality, most people will fail. You have to have an intrinsic motivation and drive to succeed within this field. I think when you're doing a work-life harmony and that your work coincides with the things that you love doing, that is when you ultimately achieve that harmonious relationship of fulfillment, accomplishment, being genuinely joyful within life.
The ideals of independence and opportunity afforded by entrepreneurship have been hallmarks of the American dream for generations. The internet has transformed what this can look like, creating a new class of businesses and ways to earn a living. This freedom has had a particular appeal for Gen Zers, eager to define life on their own terms.
Gen Z really cares about their lifestyles, their identity, who they want to become, and I think they're pretty healthy at kind of doing so. What I do on a day-to-day basis is fulfilling in itself. Being able to really inspire, especially other young women, to control their personal finances and allowing them to feel that sense of freedom when doing so is definitely rewarding. I think my generation to begin with is like full on with side hustles, full on with working for themselves. And so the internet really elaborated on, hey, there's these different things out there. There's accommodations for everybody. The earth is abundant. And it kind of made that kind of volcano of everybody wanting to live this new American dream.